Hello, everyone. One of the crazy things about being a Nigerian is that even when you don't want to speak on issues, even when you just want to just let the day just be nice, let just this, you just can't because at every moment they will bring one dumb idea or the other, and it's so crazy. It's almost as if the poor in this country, they really want to choke the poor. When they say let the poor breathe, when Tinubu actually said let the poor breathe, he didn't mean that. He actually meant choke the poor until they can no longer breathe. In what warped way does it make sense that you've removed subsidy from petrol, you've removed subsidy on a lot of things, and then you are subsidizing Hajj, you are subsidizing pilgrimage, that's what you're subsidizing. I'm a Muslim, right? And one of the five pillars of Islam is Hajj. But guess what? There is a catch on that Hajj. Unlike the other pillars of Islam, the fasting, the prayers that you have to do it as a Muslim, Hajj has a caveat that is attached to it, and that caveat says that until and unless you have the money, a Hajj is not compulsory on you as a Muslim. As a Muslim, you can live and die and not perform Hajj, and you absolutely have no business. You don't have any, it's not as if there's any part of your rights that you were supposed to complete that you did not complete. Why? Because you did not have the money required, you did not have the funds, so it's not compulsory on you. It is when, as a Muslim, that you have the money, you have the wealth to be able to do it, that's when it becomes compulsory on you. And even in doing it, there are a lot of conditions attached to it. You can't be owing people and then you carry money and say you are going for Hajj. No, Hajj is not compulsory on you. You are owing people. Maybe you are owing somebody 1 million naira. And this, when you're talking about owing, it's not in the terms of business, like business people that we always buy things on credit. You're always buying something on credit. That's a different thing. But like a normal person, it's not really business related. And then you're owing people, let's say for example 500,000, and then you're able to gather money, you have money. Let's say for example you're going to use 3 million naira to do Hajj, and then you go on Hajj. No, you're owing someone, you need to pay that person. That's why it's compulsory on you. And then if you pay that person, you now have 2.5, maybe 3 million is Hajj, then Hajj is not compulsory on you. Apart from that, if you also have money for Hajj, you already have your money that you're going to use for Hajj, but you don't have enough to keep for example, like heads of family, people, men and all of that, you don't have enough to keep for your family for them to feed. Hajj is not compulsory on you. In short, there are a lot of rules and regulation guiding Hajj. It's not to just say, oh, so that they will say I am Alaji, and I'll put golden teeth or silver teeth, and then you jump on the plane. It's not what you call it. It's not tourism. So until these conditions are met, Hajj is not compulsory on you. So can you please tell me, in what way whatsoever does it make sense for Tinubu to now come out and say that, oh, he's subsidizing Hajj, he's reducing the money for people that are going to do Hajj 2024, other than, this hypocrisy, this religiosity that is always used to now gather this thing and say that, oh yes, he's doing something for the Muslims. Oh yes, because definitely they will increase it. There's also the Christian pilgrimage that is subsidized. In what way are we subsidizing religion? People are hungry. People's welfare have not been taken care of. People are being killed. These are the things that government should be spending money on. Hajj is for people that already have money. The poor is not going on Hajj. The poor is not thinking about millions of naira that they're going to use to pay for air ticket or whatever it is. They're thinking of how to feed, how to earn the next meal. We should be subsidizing food. People are dying of hunger. We should be subsidizing food. That's what is most important now to people. Children are malnourished. They are not getting the required nutrients for them to grow. A lot of Nigerian children are going to grow. They are going to have stunted growth. Their mental capacity is not going to develop to the way that it's supposed to develop, because the nutritional food that they're supposed to eat at a very young age, they do not have access to this nutritional food for them to be able to eat them. And then we sit down, we say that, oh, we are subsidizing Hajj. Because of course, religion is what we carry on our head. I did a tweet earlier, I said, look, we need to separate religion and the state. We need to when you say Nigeria is a secular state, Nigeria needs to actually be a secular state. Then every one of us, our religion, we do it. It's a personal business. We do it amongst ourselves. We do it amongst ourselves. This one that government will sit down and then be subsidizing a HAJJ for people. HAJJ is already for people who already have money, people who are wealthy. If you don't have millions of naira, you're not already thinking of HAJJ. HAJJ is out of your this thing. There are some people that have never seen 10,000 naira together at once in their lives. How is this HAJJ subsidy supposed to favor them? The petrol at least favors them to pay the fuel subsidy. I am in support of fuel subsidy removal. I've always been. It's right for even 2012. That was the one thing that Jonathan did. I toilet for Jonathan. Unfortunately, it wasn't sustained. There was a lot of protests and whatever. It was removed. For me, I don't have this putting fuel subsidy. No way. I've always said that instead of this fuel subsidy that Nigeria does, why don't we do food subsidy? Why don't the government make food extremely cheap for people so that people will be able to feed? There will not be food insecurity. This whole food inflation will be brought down. That's what is most important. Why are these things not done? And then you wake up, oh yes, you get it now, religion, so that they will say, oh yes, Muslim ticket is working. That's why they this Muslim ticket that you people voted for. So that's the good thing. Now you can see that HAJJ is good. The hunger is killing you. Insecurity is killing you. These are the things that government on its own is supposed to sit down and focus on and ensure that people are being protected, that people have enough food, people have jobs, people's welfare is being taken care of. All of these things have been packed. So when you're going to cook that rice and it's not enough, you just say Muslim ticket. It will magically expand. Yeah. That's the kind of thinking, that's the kind of mentality, that's the kind of things that they put out there, and then they'll begin to use it to say that, oh yes, of course, you know, when they bring that religious card, that's it. Everybody lose their senses and they focus on non-issues. People are hungry. That's the biggest issue on ground now. You're sitting there, you're getting calls from people, so tiring calls. People are not holding their government accountable. Government is just doing anyhow with people's money, behaving anyhow, doing all sorts of things, not doing the things they are supposed to do. They are focusing on the minor rather than majoring on the major that is affecting people. Right now, it is HAJJ. HAJJ is the business that Tinubu has put on the table. Oh, share. We remove subsidy from fuel. We put it in a HAJJ. It's been subsidized before. They've not even removed the one that is there before. Now they've increased it. And then people will be saying that, oh yes, Tinubu has reduced the cost of HAJJ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not ask you to go to HAJJ when you don't have money. You're asked to perform HAJJ when you have the means. And if you don't have the means, HAJJ is not compulsory on you. But you see feeding, you see food is compulsory on the human body.